Hey everyone, Kensurfs here. We're in the shave den and it's time for another shave. Actually, it's going to be a trim. About a month ago, when Supply released their trimmer, I obtained one of these prototypes before it was released, and I had an opportunity to try it out. And this, I believe, retails for like $49. And if you look back at my video, you'll see the full review on that. Well, a lot of the comments was, how does it compare to the Philips Norelco OneBlade? And I'm going to be honest, I'd never tried the OneBlade before. Sorry. So I ended up looking on Amazon, and one thing about OneBlade I'm going to tell you is it's been out a long time. So there are a lot of accessories and there's a lot of places to get them. And it looks like the replacement tips or the replacement heads, you can get them roughly about $10 or $11 a piece when you buy them in bulk. So, and they're available everywhere, and they're all over Amazon with different kits. So I looked at Amazon and I picked up the OneBlade 360 face, which was $38, and it is one of their best sellers. And here is what comes with. So let me take a look here. This must be the razor. This is the razor and the razor handle. It comes with the head here, and I'm assuming it goes on one way, but we'll take a look. I probably should read instructions. Hang on. There we go. It's a positive snap into there. And looks like I can take off the cover. And there is our OneBlade. Now, does it come charged? It does come charged. That's the protective cap. So this is the basic razor right here. You get a couple of other items. Must be the charging cable. Get some detailed instructions. You get a USB charging cable, the old USB style, the old square blocks. They don't give you the square block though, so they must assume that you have that type of charger right there. You get the, let's see here if I can open this up. You get the head, for trimming, the trimming head. There we go. And I'm going to be trying this out today on here because I'm going to trim part of my goatee with the Norelco, and I'm going to do part of the goatee with the Supply. So hang on, let me clear off some of these boxes and we'll get ready. All right, they weren't kidding, man. They got a ton of directions here. Look at this. You could wallpaper. This looks like a receipt from CVS. You know, if you've been to CVS store, you'll know what I'm talking about. So it does give you instructions on how to attach the adjustable trimmer. No, just the trimmer. So we're going to have to give that a shot. The trimmer that comes with the Supply is kind of a dial trimmer. So you can kind of dial it the way you want it. And we're going to hook them up in a little bit. But right now, I'm just going to, oh, and by the way, the Supply did come with a nice stand, and you plug that in here and you've got a direct plug into the wall. So the Supply does come with a few more items than the OneBlade. So let's see. I'm going to see how the OneBlade does for trimming. I'm going to turn it on and you can see she does tip, she does tilt. Oh, she goes side to side. She goes up and down. Now, does this do that? Goes up and down, but it does not go 360. So the Supply does not go 360. So let's see how this does. And let's see if it has a charge. It does have a charge. All right. You can definitely trim them this way too. By the way, it's very smooth. It's taking off the hair very good. But can I get some, I see blade there, can I get some trimming on it? There we go. You don't always want your mustache going into your mouth. And kind of doing it on its side, because if I go this big, it's going to take a swath of hair off. And that's what I'm going to be doing in a moment. So you can see trims quite well. In fact, I've got most of the hair off. And will it take a lot off? Very good. Now let me see if I can hook up. Again, I should read instructions. There we go. It does go on the other way. So if you're doing it up, there we go. So let's try it out. So there we go. Oh, and you do have an adjuster here. You can roll it. Set your numbers a little differently. Kind of difficult to turn. Again, probably have to read the instructions, but let's do a little trimming. Got a lot of coffee. And again, I could be doing this entirely backwards, but try it the other way. Well, that's the way it's supposed to go on, according to this illustration. So it goes like that. So it's set for shaving upward, or if you're going to go downward. And this is very tight, but you can see the teeth come up. Watch. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's the max. Let's see how we do it on the max. There we go. Then you can adjust the length of your goatee. Got a lot of coffee. You watch my videos, you know I drink a lot of coffee. Probably had 30 ounces this morning. A lot of cups. Well, I'm going to tell you, at first I was a little bit not too keen on this, but there's your adjuster. Now, let's do a little trimming with the supply. And again, there we go. It's taking it down too. If you were going to buy either of these razors to shave your whole face, I wouldn't recommend it. Me, personally. You don't, I mean, they will do it, but if you're insisting on an electric razor, maybe you should get a wider headed Braun, or, you know, a wider headed Phillips, or something like that. For trimming though, well, actually this is listed as a trimmer, and this is listed, the OneBlade is just listed as a face, but it will do all of that. Now, let's see about putting this onto this. Oh, there we go. There's the hold down. There we go. And we have a dial. You have a dial. You get about the same type of trim, but you've got a completely encased head there. All right. I'm gonna go with the longest length. Very good. Now I'm going to drop it down to one of the lower lengths. There we go. Let's try that. I would have had one of these in the 80s. I don't know if you probably might not have been born in the 80s, but there was a show, a little show called Miami Vice, and everybody had like a couple of days growth on them. So they would use electric razors and they would leave some growth. It was a big thing. Let me roll this down. Do this a little narrower. And that would have made it a lot easier. Well, now that I figured it out, this is working pretty good. So this is not a bad deal. When I first saw this, I didn't know it was adjustable. I had some implicit bias, means I was, thinking this looks better because it's bigger. But in reality, it's pretty darn good. They both are pretty darn good. Now, let's take off these heads. And let's see if we can remove the goatee here. Left side. And you can get right in there, man. Right in there. Okay. They're both just about as noisy. Well, there you go. Now, they both work great for me. Do I want to pay $10 extra and have the stand, this bigger head, and everything contained? Or do I want to save $10 Be nice if they gave you a different or an additional head, but they only give you the one head. But I've got no problem with either of these. And again, you know, when you're first looking at things, you go, man, this does look better, but this actually does the job too. Now, I've had electric razor, electric trimmers, where these teeth eventually break off. What I like about this one is the teeth are encased. They are a little loose in here, but because it's complete, I don't know, well, they could break off too. So if they sell these, because that was been the problem with my electric razors before my electric trimmers, it was hard to find these. Now I do see that OneBlade has everything available separately or inclusive. Here you get it, and I haven't checked their site, but they probably do have replacements. Yeah, it's good to be clean shaving again. So I guess it's a matter of preference. Both work good. I kind of think I would take this along more for travel. It's a little smaller, a little narrower. But if I was going to be just basing these, if I had a beard or a goatee that I needed trimming, either of these would be okay. I was ready to say bad things about this, but I can't really, because it did do good. Now, one good thing is this is 360 and the other one is not, but do you really need 360? If you're shaving your face with it, sure. But if you're just doing trimming, maybe not. So I have no issue with either of them. They both work good. You've seen the results. Both of them took off the goatee. I'm ready to go out. So it's up to you guys. I don't have a stake in either of these companies. I just and I bought both of these, so you know, this one, like I said, Amazon, and well, we can just let you guys decide for yourself, but both work great. So it's just a matter of preference. And as I said, OneBlade's been around a little longer, so you can definitely find bulk packets of the different heads. And if you guys have used these razors, how long does the head usually last on the OneBlade? I know the supply has only been out like a month, so you guys who are using it might not have a good database on that yet, but I'm curious, how long do you have to use those OneBlade heads before you buy another one? It'd be interesting to see in the comments. Well, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you all again clean shaven very, very soon. Bye for now.